In this tutorial, I'll show you how to make a Sculk Block Farm and a Sculk Sensor and Shrieker farm. This farm will provide you with all your Sculk needs, except for Sculk Catalysts. You'll have to make a Warden farm for that. If you already have a gold farm that uses the portal flickering, you will have already done half the work. The first thing you want to do is build up the portal for the pigman farm. So to do that, the center of the portal should be a 21 by 21. Make an obsidian line that's 21 blocks long. Once you have a line of obsidian that's 21 blocks long, go to each end and place in a block. Take more obsidian and place in a line going up that is 21 blocks high. And then connect these two blocks with obsidian. And there you go. This is a portal where the inside is a 21 by 21. Pigmen will always spawn on the south or east side of a portal. You can tell if it's the south or the east based off of coordinates. If you look at the coordinate and it increases when going away from the portal, that's the same direction where the pigmen will spawn. And then place a row of blocks under. Place 2 blocks like that. And then place another row of blocks. Place in another row of blocks. And then another. Place some water in the corner. And then place a block right here. This should make it so then the water goes out 3 and then down and then out 8 more. Do this on the other side. And then place a block right over here and have it go out 9. And then place doors on top of them. Place an observer right there. And then continue the chain until over here. There should be a 1 block space. And then you do that for the other side. There should be a 1 block space here as well. Place a block right over here. And then continue it like that. Take some trapdoors and place them on top of the doors. And now take some lava and pour it in the center. Place in 4 blocks near the corner, like that. Place in a dispenser facing the portal. Place a sticky piston facing up, and place an observer facing the dispenser. Place in a block here with a lever on it, and then a piece of redstone on top of that block. And then place a redstone block on top of the piston. Then place a powdered snow bucket inside of the dispenser. Now you should have 1 block without water. Break that block. Place in 2 blocks here, and then go 25 blocks down. Go to the side and place in 2 blocks like that, 1 block, and then 2 blocks. Replace this block with a button and then break this block. Now you should have something like that. Now you'll have to decide whether you want Sculk blocks or Sculk sensors and shriekers. The first one I'll show you how to make is the Sculk sensor and shrieker. If you only want Sculk blocks, go to the time in the top right. Now place in 2 temporary blocks like this. And then place 4 slabs around, and you can break the 2 temporary blocks. Place 2 chests like this. Place 3 slabs like this. Break these 2 and place one like that. And then place slabs under the chests. Place a slab in the middle, right there. There should be half a block of space in between the chest and the bottom slab. Once you have this, place a hopper here, and then 2 chests. Now place 3 pieces of stone like that. Place 2 slabs on top, and then slabs all the way around like this. And then on both edges, place 2 slabs with a block under each of them. Place 2 temporary blocks over here with 2 hoppers under them. Break these 2 temporary blocks. Place a double chest under. Place a block right here. Place in 3 powered rails. And place a lever here. And now all you'll need to do is place 2 slabs like this, so then you can break the Sculk Sensors and Shriekers. And now the final thing you need is a Sculk Catalyst. And that's how to build the Sculk Shrieker and Sensor farm. To activate the Sculk Sensor and Shrieker farm, flick this lever. Then just start left clicking or whatever else you use on console or mobile. In 1 minute, I got 13 Sculk Sensors and 2 Sculk Shriekers. Now place in 2 blocks and then a piece of obsidian. Place in a stone block underneath the drop chute. Place in a Sculk Catalyst to the right of the stone block. Then place in 2 obsidian blocks here. And 1 obsidian here. And now you can break these 2 blocks. Place in 5 temporary blocks. Then you can break these 4. Now place in 5 pistons. These 2 lines should be 3 blocks apart. Place in blocks underneath and to the sides of these pistons. Like that. Now place in droppers on top of the pistons. And then place redstone on top of the back blocks here and on top of the droppers. Place a row of blocks here, 2 blocks here, and here. Place in a row of blocks separating the redstone. Now go to the back and place in a repeater here. Place a block on top of the repeater and right there. And then place 2 redstone like that. Go to the front and place in a block and a redstone. Now place in a sticky piston facing in the direction of this redstone line. Then place an observer right there, so when the piston extends, those pistons get powered. Break this block and replace it with a slab. Go underneath the piston and make a pattern of blocks that looks like this. And then break these 2 blocks. Place a torch here, a repeater going into that block, and then a redstone down here. Place in a lever here, so then the machine doesn't drive you insane. Now place in a row of 5 slabs, like that. You do not need this one. Now we're going to place in a bunch of buttons. Buttons on all of these blocks, except for that one. You do not need buttons there. I just misclicked. And now, place in 2 buttons like that, and a button here. 2 buttons there, and 2 buttons there. Now place in 2 slabs there, and a slab there. Place in 3 chests, or 3 grindstones. Grindstones tend to be cheaper, so I'm going to be using grindstones. Place 2 blocks below this slab. And then place a block underneath the block without the button. Go out a block and place in a double chest like that. Then place in 3 hoppers going into the chest. Place in 2 blocks beside those 2 hoppers, and then 2 blocks connecting up to this block. And now place 2 blocks there. Place a powered rail there, and there. Place rails in this order. 1 here, here, then here, then here, then here. Take 2 levers, place 1 there, and 1 under this block. And then place in a hopper minecart. Break a few of these blocks because we don't want Sculk climbing up this pipe. Place in 5 temporary blocks, like that. If you don't want to remove them, then they can be stone. Waterlog all the pistons. Now place lava in the middle. If you activate the machine, it just starts pushing the stone. To start the machine, flip this lever. And you should start seeing zombie pigmen spawning. To use the Sculk Block Farm, turn on this cloth, and then start breaking the Sculk blocks. In a minute, I got around 2 stacks of Sculk blocks. If you want these farms to be even more productive, you can make multiple gold farms, pumping tons of zombie pigmen into them.